It is. I mean, Layla's coming in right now. Looking for some silences. Gets some big stuns there as well.
Ooh, those are really big silences, really big slows, and really big stuns. The only thing she did not land on is the wrong element. So in this case, you could go for a potential cleanse, but your cleanse will go towards your lowest HP ally, which in this case is the Shiho, which you don't really care that much about. It's gonna go for the who did not manage to land the silence over there.
Yeah, going for the silence, trying to prevent this bomb, which is going to be coming in from Ciara right now. Nef's going to be hoping for some resistance, but he does land. And with the bomb explosion, how much damage are we potentially looking at here to kill an Oliver?
Yeah, Smokes is definitely sitting in the driver's seat in his matchups, but also I would say the draft on the side of Smokes looked better. He had that Layla in twice as a key pivotal moment. Yeonhong, do we go for a boost up on anything? Yes, we are gonna go for a boost up, so we cannot go for a scroll trap just yet, but that does mean that we're gonna have a lot more damage. However, ooh, this is a little bit awkward. If the Yeonhong moved first, then you could have guaranteed your S2 Yeonhong into an S3 of the monkey, but in this case, you can still do it because it's not stunning.
Oh wow, look at that speed tuning right now, say. Has full invincibility on the side of Smokes, and these additional turns are going to be such a waste for Nef here.
Let's see, we can actually, ooh, does not manage to, well, in the end, that doesn't really matter, it's just for the rotation. Ooh, that's big though, that's big. Skill 1 does not stun additional turn. Yeah, those are the two things. And I think Charge Vitality once again is available. Yeonhong skills. Can you imagine that this unit used to have 1 turn less cooldown on the skill 3? Because it looked like she always had that skill available. But in general sense, it's kind of awkward because you're just taking less of your potential attack by increase. But with the strip, you still have that. Juno's also moving right after.
Wow, that additional
turn, that's so much damage. Plus, we have the Heige pushing up the attack bars just a little bit. With the strip over here, the Okeanos coming right after. We have all of the debuffs. We actually have a Gianna kind of looking unit over there. Is this going to be enough damage? I don't think it is enough to take out the Misty, but the Annabelle, I'm fearing for her life, is not enough just yet, but the rotation absorbing so much attack bar, getting the additional turn right there, taking out 2 units. Units just started disappearing. Nobara is seeming so strong right here. Well, we're definitely taking out the Shio. Shio is the easiest target. 36.5k is not enough damage to take out that monkey. That is insane.
Wow, I mean, and that's going to provide that invincibility, so Monkey's not going down anytime soon right here, and you can't get anything off. Maybe that was just enough of a trap.
Well, just enough of a trap, but also the monkey was, and the Sierra not connecting the skills. Glorious is not having this match right now. But also the monkey was still doing 2.5k hits per, while being on 37k HP. That just shows why this monkey is so good.
Survived by a slither of health.
Yep, went for the monkey to try to take it out right there. I would have actually utilized the Sonya over there to try to see what is a death trap and what is not a death trap. Still have Duman moving right after, so the Duman can go for a skill 3 right now. There is one counter to a Duman, however, and that is called shields, and Josephine has a lot of those.
She definitely does, but are you even needing to proc it right now? You're putting that bomb on. Is it even the needed to explode? Yeah, I mean, Duman, how can you get another S3 off here? Because if you can take out that unit...
You have to land. Does land the curse of that. That's 2 turns for this Misty. There's also slow on the Misty. Wait, this might be even enough. Yeah, with this additional turn, that is enough. So we're gonna say goodbye to the Misty. That's actually way more damage to the Misty than I think Glorious was expecting in the first place as well. We have Reset sitting on the Josephine. So in this case, Annabelle definitely has an upper hand over Josephine in most cases. Once again, Annabelle also doing very well in this meta.
Doing very well. Those heals, all of the utility and all the skills, and Glorious confirms it. A 3-2 win. Gelnir. 2 stacks right now. Going to be going down to 1 here. Not a perfect rotation to try and get rid of a monkey, but how much is this doing?
20k, that's a lot of healing. Plus, there's 2 more turns being taken right after. The Ming takes the turn, but also this potential Oliver takes the turn. If not, the Josephine takes the turn. We could say goodbye to this monk. Ooh, he leaves it off for the Ming. Ming takes it out with so much damage. But the Ming damage is only going up, which does make it very dangerous. 2 stacks on this Gelnir, takes it out. Ooh, he does take it out with too much damage in 1 hit.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be all she wrote, because of Ming doing even more damage. It's going to be such an uphill battle. To our next round of the Europe preliminaries here. A reverse sweep of all things, say, as well. 3-2 against Sambsepp.
Smokes looks semi-decent, but let's see how much this Rain of Stones can provide, provided all of the stunts out there. But we are 1 turn away from the passes from both the Ming and the Josephine. So if anything takes an additional turn, things might just swing around. But the additional turn goes to the Gianna with another bomb on that Ming.
Yep, right there onto the Ming. You can even send a skill 3 going into the Josephine right there then. Not getting a stun, so not passing any of the passives.
A lot of P's over there with the passives and the proc sets. He did notice, like, okay, Ismoo can maybe deny the turns of one or two units, but if he has to deny all of the turns from all 4 of the units, give an S3 from the Assure towards that Misty and just simply kill it, and that is exactly the play that he's thinking about as well.
Yep, he's going to send it. That skill 3. Can you get a defense break? Doesn't. Wow, that was squishy.
That was super squishy, but it's also almost the moment where you just don't want to go for your skill 3. You want to send your skill 3 maybe on the Diana. Doesn't want to take that as of yet. He's going to go for probably a stun on the Diana. You still have to face off against the Layla and a Gianna with the Josephine as backup pair, which is always a little bit dangerous, but already 1 unit is off the field.
It is. Can you get that stun? You do.
I think he's kind of on those numbers already. Yeah, he's been there for a lot of years, but this year he is definitely once again there. If you're banning this confident not on the Sonya, you probably have your units trapped, and it is trapped! That is the thing, you know how your units are ruined, your enemy does not know how your units are ruined, and therefore you make the trap, you ban according to that, and the moment you see a ban coming in where it's like, hey, that looks a little bit odd, you're looking at a trap. Yeah, let's see, is he gonna send it on the Annabelle? Does he feel confident enough yet that he can kill it? I haven't seen the damage up going in yet. We do take it out, however.
Yeah, we're taking out, and from that trap at the beginning, Mina is now definitely in the driving seat. Just couldn't quite make his kills count, Tayfun. Had to spread it out a bit too much.
Yeah, he definitely had to spread it out by the Okeanos, missing the stun on the Oliver. If he landed the stun on the Oliver, he could have definitely went for a different bomb rotation.
Definitely is. Maybe you're even going into that Diana if she can get an additional turn.
Diana gets the additional turn, but that does also mean she has to take full cycling over here. She can actually take another additional turn right now because she had the normal turn she had right now. But she's probably sitting at a 12%. Does she get it? She does not get it.
Yep, clean up then. This is the cleanup job from Tayfun. Confirm those kills, get rid of units, and make sure you've got them off of the field right here.
Giving the turn to that Okeanos, Rain of Stones coming in, everything clutch again. And we have Tayfun qualifying for the European Cup.
Maybe it's even worth getting it off the field completely. Going for the Annabelle instead then.
Yep, going against the clans. 36k instantly sniping out this unit.
Ooh, big stuns are right here. This could be a changing point for Pinkroyd.
Oh, where everything was looking very lively just a second ago. TLN skill 2 additional damage. Okeano skill 3 additional damage. So much damage coming in. Plus, in the end, we did stun the She-Ho, but we did not take any of the cooldowns of the She-Ho.
Can you get it going? Does get it on the Etna as well.
Does get it on the wrong element, does not get it on the right element, but that is exactly how the rotation is that you like to see. Taking out the Etna as well. Haven't seen how much damage that bomb would have done without the attack buff. It's going to be the big question. Ooh, we actually have the Sonya move first, but Gingerbrave moving second. Okay, that is an attack buff, but you would have had attack buff regardless. But big question is, even if you land at S2 right now, you do have this skill over here. And yeah, then you're just pretty much a sitting duck, because right now, Oliver will move right after this. So the idea of the Gingerbrave was really nice. But the big issue was that Megami. Yep, once again, qualifying for that Europe Cup. One of very many times. Yep. Ooh, this is the question. Where do you want to put the scroll trap? I think you do the scroll trap on the Josephine so you don't get the 2-turn provoke. And you can use your monkey to full focus on that Diana. And then you can care about the Josephine at a later moment, which is exactly what he's doing right now. Does he want the armor break right now? Or does he go for a skill 1? Save it for a glancing later moment. It is a 50-50. He lands the 50-50.
It's going to probably end up being around this monkey business or Josephine.
I do think that a Fire Monkey wins against Josephine, especially if you start off with your attack buff moment to instantly crit on the skill 2. You have to go for the provoke right now. Actually goes for provoke on the other one. Does not really matter. Double crit, double 70k, taking out the unit. And Gang is not here to stay. Fire Monkey, in the end, monkey business wins.